Yo, what's up, guys? It looks like the Minecraft community is imploding on itself, and here we have another. Well, this kind of got overlooked, but it's another, allegation. Let's just call it that. And essentially, they're alleging that grooming can be done if you're the same age. Personally, this one is one of those things that I wanted to cover, but there is so much going on with the George stuff that kind of just came out of right field as well, or left field, whichever field you guys are cool with or like to go in. And yeah, I just kind of completely disregarded this, but it's gotten traction, and it's just overall one of the dumbest things ever. I wanted to believe that it was a joke because of various reasons, one of which is because, well, let's read it and I'll let you know right here. So this content creator called moonzy says, I finally feel like I can share one of my experiences now. This was the first of many other content creators who have overly sexualized me from the age of 18 to 22, and I will never forget the people who covered for him. F you, you know who you are. Now, right off the bat, in an age where essentially cost thoughts exist, Patreon thoughts, what you call it, anything else of that. So OnlyFans thoughts exist, where 18-year-olds are making bank to support themselves in their college endeavors or party endeavors by starting up OnlyFans and just generally over-sexualizing themselves in general. You really want people to logically pretend like this is bad. Like this is an adult getting quote-unquote overly sexualized, which is a subjective thing. But also, it's worth noting, I can't even click on this thing over here, but if you see here, personal NSFW account. So if you go there, gee, I wonder what that's going to be. It wouldn't be moonzy overly sexualizing herself. Surely she wouldn't be doing the thing that she's getting mad at other content creators for doing. This probably has to be one of the stupidest, weakest ones. I think the fact alone, though, as I've been saying over and over again, that 23,000 people are willing to like this and support it, it's like, it's just a sign of how people, like, the world is kind of doomed, ain't it? It's kind of Joe over for a lot of people, right? You have 23,000 idiots liking this. 23,000 people saying this is okay. They're essentially saying adults can be groomed, which I can't believe. I can't believe that's actually a fucking argument people are making. But then, when you just take 2 seconds to see who's saying this, a thought that's going ahead and posting NSFW pics of herself on another account has a free OnlyFans. This doesn't really look like something that should be humored. But yet, we are here in the year 2024. And we have, situations where people like Shelby Shovel are allowed to make false allegations and have no regard for Wilbur Suit's mental health. We are in an age where Katie Bugs is allowed to make allegations. Again, George is not found, or George not found. I like to put the is in there. But George not found, and go ahead and guilt him, by attacking his mental health in order to try to make him bend to her will. And it's really disgusting that we keep seeing this. I mean, look, it just seems like the Minecraft community is imploding on itself. But let's not drag this out for too long. Let's go ahead and read this. So this is moonzy stupid little fucking statement trying to, again, attack another innocent man. So, and then quite literally, I mean, I know for like Katie Bugs or Amber Bugs and fucking Shelby Shovel, right? I know people want to give this weird fucking, let's give them the benefit of the doubt, pal. But this one, you really can't. Let's be real here. How? Literally, how? Whatever. Anyway, let's read it. A couple years back, I met a male content creator by the name of Draggy, who was very creepy towards me and other women. He acted very possessive over me and made some weird sexual comments towards me, despite us only really knowing each other for a week. I quickly noticed his behavior had grooming tendencies. Bum, bum, bum. No. And raised the concern and confidence to other content creators. I was 18 at the time. Oh, you were an adult. That's lovely. Let's keep going. Surely. Like, we shouldn't disregard this already off the bat, because we have no brain cells. So let's continue. I was scared and I didn't want to be around him. And I trusted my older peers to help me. My uncomfortable experience were quickly spread like gossip by people I thought I could trust, and I was pulled into voice chats to share so they could hear it. I was told I was being overdramatic and blowing it out of proportion. Later that week, a girl anonymously came forward speaking against him, and a lot of them thought it was me. I was quickly hounded by other content creators, my own peers, asking me if I was the one who did it, and to be an adult and get in a voice chat and talk it out with him. Well, you were an adult, you thought. You are an adult. You can get groomed as an adult. I know in internet land you can, because just about any idiot will believe you if they like you enough. But let's continue. To be mature, I watched as bigger content creators, people who I looked up to, helped them do damage control, as I was being called immature and childish for telling people my experience and why I was scared of him. Really, an 18-year-old adult being immature and childish for trying to put grooming allegations on another adult of the same fucking age? No way! Why ever would they ever call you childish or immature for not living in reality? How? Right? What a victim! Moonzy cat, such a victim. Another big content creator girl I really looked up to at the time, who had been acting like my best friend, even turned on me when I saw her helping do damage control and try to warn her of my experience. She told me she wasn't interested and didn't want to get involved with the drama. So many of them covered for him, and it broke my heart. I spent weeks sick in bed, contemplating quitting, betrayed, and ostracized by so many who acted like they were my friend until it wasn't convenient for them or they didn't believe me at all. For a man who was rising in the community, maybe they just quit being friends with you because they noticed you were fucking crazy and were willing to say that an adult can groom another adult when you guys are literally the same age. So, yeah. And I mean, just community notes as a whole. It's just kind of like, thank God, for this. Thank God it's there. Moonzy and Draggy were both 18 when these events happened, the alleged events at that. Contradictory to her claim of the grooming tendencies, which essentially grooming is a term associated with the persuasion of minors rather than legal adults. Again, that should right off the bat dismiss this, but it's probably not. As you can see, 23,000 people ended up liking this and pushing it. A lot of dishonest people want to go ahead and push it as, well, liking comments is a nothing burger. That's stupid, especially in an era where we now have the bookmark feature. You can bookmark something very easily, not showing their support for it or whatever. I think anybody that wants to make the dishonest argument that likes mean nothing, especially in these scenarios, are to be looked at with a big pinch of salt, or taken with a big pinch of salt, so to speak. Now the rest of it is more bullshit. It really is just fluff and bullshit, and really shouldn't be taken any more like legitimate, right? I mean, to be fair, it shouldn't have been taken legitimate at all from the start. But you know what? Again, people be stupid. People just believe anything. And if you just go to the Wikitubia in itself, as you can see here, they were about the same age, right? They're both 21 right there. OnlyFans creator and streamer Moonzy Cat broke her silence by implying a Minecraft streamer was a groomer for making sexual comments to her when they were both 18. We now live in an era where grooming adults is a thing. Wow. We are all doomed. All doomed.